Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Michelle. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create a high curly puff on your natural hair. The best way to create a high puff is on stretched hair. Stretched hair meaning an old wash and go, twist out, or a braid out. Only reason why I like to do it on stretched hair is because it gives you more length and it also gives you more volume. If you're watching this video right now and you think it's impossible for you to create a puff because your hair is more on the shorter length, where there's a will, there's a way. As you can see right here, my hair is in like these two little buns. This was actually a wash and go that I was hoping to be a success, but unfortunately it was a whole fail. So instead of me just calling it a whole fail, I decided to revisit an old style, which is what I used to do once upon a time after I big chopped. I will be honest with you, doing too many high puffs is definitely not the best choice every single day because it does tend to put a lot of manipulation and tension on our edges. And y'all know how bad them edges can get. This is something that I will do, but once in a blue moon. This is my hair right now. It's actually a little damp, but it's okay. My hair takes days to dry, so we're not even gonna worry about that. First things first, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna need. There's 4 different methods that you can use to create your high puff. Just an example, you can use a whole shoestring, okay? Because what you wanna do is you don't wanna use tools and scrunchies and stuff that's gonna be too tight. Girl, take that shoestring out your sneaker. I also have a scrunchie that I just cut. Like you wanna get like a super stretchy scrunchie, but you don't really wanna use pink because the whole point is to blend. We don't want nobody to see how we got this puff. You could use a pantyhose, so if you have a pair of stockings just laying around that you don't even need, girl, cut you a piece of this off. Last method would be a supersized scrunchie again, but this is a black one. You see how big the scrunchie is, y'all? We don't play around here. When you have thick hair, you need something that's gonna stretch and that's gonna hold. I'm gonna use this scrunchie right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it right in the middle. Boom, bam, boom.
Mommy, I'll coach you. Mommy, why do you do that?
Next step is to figure out what you're going to do with your edges. Some people don't really like to put product on your edges. You definitely can create a high puff without putting edge control gels or whatever, but me, I need my hair to be sleeked. I need my edges to be on fleek. I'm going to be using these 2 products right here, the olive oil eco styling gel as well as the olive oil edge control. I need that hold, okay? My edges be trying to play with me sometimes and they don't want to stay down, so now I'm just going to pull my hair back some, figure out how I want to do this. Like I said, my hair is still a little damp, which is gonna aggravate me a little bit. It's easier to do when your hair is dry. I have to be somewhere and I need to do something with my hair like pronto, so I'm gonna slick the edges. So you want to go around all of your edges in the front. Don't be afraid to apply the product because you can't have your puff on fleek but your edges is not done. It's just not gonna give. People not just gonna look at the front of your hair, they're gonna look at the back, the BDBs. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of my edge control. I don't really like to put too much because then I can't really lay my edges, and I find that using edge control, it works best when your hair is not too wet, because when my hair is wet and I try to apply the edge control, it just doesn't hold. When you see that forehead popping out, you know it's slick. You need a bristle brush. Now usually I'm very particular about my brushes. I don't like to use a lot of tools, but for this particular style, you're gonna need a brush that has a little bit of roughness. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush it. And when I do my puffs, I don't really like my puffs to be like straight back, and I don't really like it to be too high. I like to kind of swoop it. That's just the direction that I like my baby hairs to go, so. I'm just gonna bring it up to figure out how high I want to bring my puff. It all depends on your liking, but if your hair is a little bit shorter, just bring it up as much as you can. Because you could do a low puff as well, either or, it doesn't really matter. But we're going for the high puff for today. Scrunchie back on again. I'm gonna take the elastic and we're gonna start the nape of the neck. You wanna make sure it's lined up. You wanna bring it right here. See, this should have been a little bit longer, but my head is small. Make sure you have enough string, pantyhose, shoestring, whatever it is that you use, right? I crisscrossed it right here in the front. Now that it's touching the back of our neck, what you wanna do is you want to slowly start to pull it up. Slowly start to pull it up. And as I'm pulling it up, I'm going to pull this. The reason why I like this method is because you're in control of how tight you want it. You don't want to be walking around with a migraine trying to look cute, right? So I know my limit and I stop where I feel like it's gonna be too tight. If I feel like it's tight enough for me, I'm going to just create like a little, like I'm tying my shoe. If you don't want to create a bow, what you could do is you could just tuck it. There we go. So what I like to do is I'm going to pick this out because it's not giving me enough volume. Again, it's because my hair is still a little damp. So do not try to attempt to do a high puff when your hair is a little damp. I'm a little bit extra, okay, when it comes to doing my styles. I'm just going to take a little bit of hair from the side. Take another piece right here. I think it looks cute like this. I don't know why I do this, but I've been doing this for so long. I don't know, it just makes me feel like my style is cuter. You could curl it. I just like when it's just hanging. I want this style to look like you didn't put a lot of effort into it, honestly. Like a high puff is just like, okay, I just do my hair up in a messy high puff, whatever, call it a day. But yeah, it's still super cute. Now I'm gonna go in with my gel just to really focus on my edges. To me, the edges really make the style pop more. But that's just me. And you don't have to do too much because I don't like to do too much, but to me it looks better. You can see my hair looks pretty flat right here. This is where the pick comes in at, y'all. This, you're gonna need you a pick. The pick is gonna give you the volume. The pick is gonna fix all of that. So what you wanna do is you just wanna fluff it. Just fluff it like this, because we want big hair, right? We want to give them something to hate on, right? Sometimes I use bobby pins when you have like certain pieces that are just not giving you what you want it to give. You just fluff like that. You're done picking it out. See, I still have a few pieces that are, you know, longer. What I feel like helps me, some pieces are not too big on frizz, but I guess a little frizz never hurt nobody. Gel that I'm going in is my homemade gel. I'm using my homemade flaxseed gel, and I feel like it just gives my curls more of a moisturized look, because I just don't like, I don't like too much dryness. So you don't want to wet your hair too much, because then your puff is gonna look flat. I need the moisture. It's the moisture for me. Once you create the puff, you don't have to do this. I'm just extra. I also use this Garnier. It's an aloe extract like spray, and just spray it a little bit. If you don't want to do what I'm doing, because it's tedious, you just want to add a little bit of moisture. So now that it's to my liking, what I did was I pulled the curl out from the back from both sides. I think this looks really cute when you pull the little curls down, because you want to give it like a messy, still cute, you know, that type of look. So I don't know, I've been doing this like this for a long time, along with the two curls on the side. So now that I feel like it's to my liking, I'm just gonna go in to really secure these edges. Just wrap it around. Boom, there you go. I'm gonna leave this on for like a good 5-10 minutes. Then I'm gonna come back with you guys and show you the final. All right guys, so it's been about 10 minutes. This is how my puff is looking. Edges slayed. So this pretty much wraps up my video. Hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know if you try and how it works for you. Very quick, easy style, under 10 minutes. And just know, if your wash and go failed or your hair's just not cooperating, try this. It's super easy, super quick, and it's super cute. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.